Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? What up, Mal? What up, Matt? How's everybody doing tonight? Yo, what up, Alex? 7 months. Holy crap. Time has flown, dude, since day one. Matt with the sub. What up, fam? Good looking out, good looking out. 5 months. Oh, that's 5 months. Bro, jeez. It's been a minute. 7 months. Seasoned vet by now, right? Oh, we got a hype train going? Let's fucking go. Man, I hope y'all had a dope Thanksgiving for all the homies out in the US, for everybody else around the world. Hope you had a good week. Hopefully it's going good so far. Main. So I built this. This is the origami TKL by Plex and Atelier, I believe. Been really enjoying this thing. I still need to solder it. I haven't soldered it. It's a hotspot build right now. Look at that shine. All that beautiful shine on there. Let's start this off like we normally do. Quick sound test. These are MX1A Nixies on aluminum. Sheesh. Sounds fire, man. I am not running O-ring. I'm running the 60A FKM PCB snaps. Oh yeah, let me show off the booty. Show off the booty. This thing's heavy too, man. This thing was patina to hell and back. It's a raw coating. But this is the exact config I want. So I was stoked when this thing popped up. There's like not very many of these on the marketplace that I've seen. But the brass with the brass crane in raw on red. Whew. On the EC Bauer. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta tell us about that build experience, bro. I'm surprised you got your kit. That was hella quick. Mine's still on the way. I'm probably gonna use it in the H2H. We'll see. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna put it in. Shows buns. Yikes. I'm sorry to hear that. Yours hasn't even shipped yet? You know, honestly, I don't even know if mine shipped. I haven't looked. I bought too much shit. Well, not too much. Just switches and crap, but still. That was like the only good sale. Did you guys get anything sick for Black Friday? I should check. I don't know if my shit's shipped. Probably not. Omni type. Where you at? Oh, it's not OmniType, it's DynaCap, right? I don't know. Yeah, I can't find it in my email. Rip. Did I even buy it, bro? Am I just lying to myself? It's probably good if I didn't. I don't really think I need it. I just wanted to do it for hype. Bought a WL mouse, not a great deal, but a few bucks off. Hey, welcome to the WL mouse family. I like it a lot. How are you liking it? Has it shown up yet or not yet? You think it's OmniType? Do I already have a Bauer Light? No, I don't. I have an H2H and I have a Pro 2K on the way. Or are you talking to Captain Mao? Oh, the mouse hasn't got here yet. Yeah, I don't know what the flip is going on there. My bad. I do not have a Bauer Light. the TKL kit and the plate. I know people were having issues with it, right? Like there was I guess the bone housing sold out or something, but I ordered, like I was late to the party and I just got the TKL kit and it came with the bone housings. I don't know if they weren't in there, if it auto changed them or something, but I was able to check out fine. The website was fucking you. I think if it was the complete kit, right? That's the thing that was fucked. Like it showed sold out, but you had to get the pine ones. I don't even know what the hell the difference is, to be completely honest. Just the Bauer light kits. Oh, okay. Was that the complete kit, whatever they called it, or is that a separate thing? Whatever they covered by the keycaps, yeah, for sure. Man, so I am juiced to see this thing. Let's check out this board, bro. I'd never heard of this until I saw the raffle get announced for the Kraken TKL. And then I started going down that rabbit hole of watching videos and everything, and I was hooked. I was like, dude, I gotta try this thing out. So I was able to source one from Korea, of all places. Also got hella switches from NK, dude. That fucking cherry red deal was crazy. Like, how do you pass that thing up? Did they sell out? There was like 900 left when I bought mine. Ooh-ah. I'm really curious to see how this thing sounds, dude. And it is unfortunately Win-Key. Boo. Boo! But still, man. These things are like impossible to find. I found one. There was only one. I was talking to Jamin to check the Korean market for me. He only saw one ever come up for sale and it sold instantly. So when the homie reached out and offered this to me at cost, I was like, yes. Did not think I was going to win the Kraken. And then bam. Everyone I know won the fucking Kraken. That side profile. Clean. So clean. And then this weight design, dude. Look at that banger. This thing is beautiful. Yeah, when I saw this design, I was like all the way in. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Shout out to the homie. So this is the regular unit. It retailed at like 600. It's like 650 shipped. And then I had to pay fees, unfortunately. I used the proxy. Delivered Korea. If you guys ever need to hit anything from Korea, it was actually really simple. Yeah, not bad at all. It's like half the price of the other one. The other one's 1,200. So I am juiced. I won that one. That thing's a fucking, I mean, if this thing's beautiful, that thing's definitely a showpiece. A piece of art. And I think they got more stuff cooking, bro. I was talking to, I don't know the name of the guy, whoever runs Newone, whoever's the owner of Newone. And they got more stuff coming. They're going to be doing some global releases. I think they're planning on releasing this globally. It's still in the works. So, wait, let me pull this out. And this is compatible with the Galatea PCB. The kit, this one came with a PEI piss plate and an aluminum plate. So we'll figure it out. It's a hot swap build, so this should be pretty quick. We can try out a different couple, I mean, maybe a couple sets of stuff. I'm gonna try to make it a fast stream. You know how that goes, guys. Build with piss. Cherry on piss. Cherry piss. I'm down. I'm hella down. I like these mount points. This is one thing that I liked about it. So this is like a really unique mounting system. So the way it works is it's kind of like a sandwich / top mount. You mount to the mid piece, then the mid piece mounts to the top case, and it's got these like little relief cuts. This is very dark-esque relief cuts. So hopefully this thing sounds sick. I mean, the sound tests I've heard have been really fire. All right, we can do a piss plate. We can do a piss plate. Why not? Let's get this PCB tested first, though. I don't have feet on here, so I need to put this somewhere safe for right now. Oh, I should probably pull all that shit out, too. We're going to put the daughter board in. It's going to be a whole experience. So fast isn't really the right term, I guess. I don't know if I've ever used PEI before. I feel like Mattis told me what it's close to, but I don't remember already. Here's the Newone PCB. Koreans with their attention to detail, man. Looks clean. Very clean. All right, let's peep this thing out real quick. I did get a new USB hub, so I don't have room to hide my shit down there anymore. I gotta find another cord. Oh, you know what? I got one right here. Let's do this. It doesn't be small. That way I don't gotta plug it. Oh, and I did actually get a shot in my wrist, which has been helping a little bit. So the carpal tunnel is not quite as bad. It's still not great. I think I'm still gonna need surgery, but you know, it's not to the point where I can't use my hands. Dude, so I had to take some meds. Sorry, one second, I can't multitask. I had to start some new meds in like the last couple of weeks. And like the other day, I was trying to hold a Coke and I couldn't, like my hands were like this. I thought I was getting like Parkinson's or some shit. Dude, it scared the hell out of me. And I looked up the side effects and it's like, yeah, it causes tremors. And I was like, fuck that. I'll just deal with whatever. I'm good. I'm good on the tremors, yo. I draw my line at that kind of shit. I thought I was gonna have a stroke or something. Yo, what up, Trav? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day, good night so far. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving with your family. What are we doing? We're going to Via. Awesome, dude. Glad to hear that. Huh. Newone, H1. Let's do a spot test, yes? Let's flip it around. Have I ever tried the Carpio mouse wrist rest? Help with my wrist pain. Ooh, no, but I will definitely peep that out. Absolutely. I'm all for it. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? No, I'm not. What am I doing? There we go. Your spot test. Clean. Sick. All right, we good. We're good. Yo, what up, Furin? How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night or day, wherever you're at. Sick. That works. Stab time? Stab time. Oh God, this thing's gross. I forgot to clean this. Look at all that lube. Yikes. Yikes. I did pick up a break-in machine from, what are they called again? Dinkies? Dinky? But I haven't had a chance to break it in. I was trying to get through a bunch of switches. I was not very successful. Yo, what up, Adept? How you doing, brother? No, dude, they're sitting brand new in box. Like I literally have not pulled them out of the box you sent them to me in. They're still sitting in there. I think I took them out, looked at them, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna put them away. But I'll probably break all of them in one go because I got a bunch of shit I got to get through. I want to do a few different batches. So I want to try like 200K or 250, 500, 750, 1 mil, and just see like, does it make any difference? I have an ass load of black, like MX blacks to break in. I got the retool blacks. I got some bent blacks. I've got hyperglides. I got all of it. So do some experimenting. I'm not the biggest fan of broken in switches. Like I like light break in at most, but it'll be fun to experiment, I guess. You know what I mean? Figure out something new. Another rabbit hole to go down. I did finally listen to you. Oh, let me hide this. And do the Mauer pack. Yeah, I hit you up for this. You already know I was getting this, but like, you're gonna break in Vince. I don't know. They're not great Vince. They're some trash like unknown origin Vince. So I don't feel bad about them. But I have way more. I have 500 retools to get through, so I think I'll be okay. I had to wait for Divinity's to drop that Geon drop. Yeah. So I finally re-upped on these. Got a bunch of balanced wires. What the hell am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can math. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes? Can we maths? We can maths. You guys join any new group buys or anything like that? A lot of stuff dropped, right? Coniferous. The Shinobi, I think that one ended, right? The Minerva Blackout Edition was on sale. Saw a bunch of cool stuff. I don't know if it was all worth, like, the pricing was good, but I did see a lot of stuff go on sale. A lot of stuff get announced. That Mictlan, controversial Mictlan drop. You got it prepped? Nice. Broken in clears. Interesting. I wonder if that like changes up the way they sound. Like I love the way they sound because they shuffle. Does it like greatly affect that sound? I don't know if I've ever heard broken in clears. Is that a thing? My bad. I wasn't trying to talk you out of it. I was just curious. My bad, dude. Experimental way. The clears were on sale too, by the way. Oh, Travs are broken in? Ooh. That's right. Trav breaks in everything. Dude, I'm juiced for the CCRE. That was like such a fun little thing, dude. I got lost in that sauce. So a few of the guys in my server were talking about a CCRX group buy. I guess there's a couple going on. I didn't know that. I wasn't like super tapped in during that break. So I caught the tail end of a conversation and I was like, "Ooh, you know, I like the CCRX. Let me see if I can mess with it a little bit." And then I just like lost myself in that project. So I came up with my own version, and I hope I can run it soon. That'll be fun. Cool little community project. The hardest part about designing, though, dude, is picking colors, man. It's so hard. There's so many good color choices out there. I picked up a bunch of switches, KKB, RWB, and Cap Santalum. Ooh, nice. Actually, that colorway is really cool for Santalum. Is that, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Santalum or Santayum? I don't know. Santa. I actually won a goth cap in that colorway. What switches did you pick up? There's a lot of good switches on sale. The Telios, like those surprised me, dude. I've never seen them that cheap. They were 40 cents with the stack discounts. From like $1.20 or something, right, Matt? They're like super expensive normally. Shout out to mechanicalkeyboards.com for the deep discount stacking with the Black Friday deal. That was awesome. All Zeo PC switches are crazy expensive. No, yeah, they really are. They had those. They had the Securios, which are silence. I didn't get those. But I mean, their whole lineup was on sale. They weren't 50% off. Oh yeah, the 58-cent inks. Dude, Matt, I went back to try to get the red inks. They were pulled off that list. So I had to get yellow inks. I mean, they're the same switch, but you know what I mean. Why not? Get red if I can get red. You got the red one, not the green one. Nice. I picked up the Ice Lotus, Sugar Rush, and Lunar Stone. Are those HMX switches? No, the reds weren't on the list. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were still pretty cheap. I just grabbed some yellows for the fuck of it. They're all HMX. Okay, for sure. You're an HMX guy, huh? Through and through. I did pick up a bunch of like other stuff, GATs and some kills to try out. I'm trying to diversify again. I've built with, I mean, like on my personal time, I build with a lot of stuff. Like I don't mind experimenting, but for streams, for whatever reason, I always default. Well, to be fair, I've been doing a lot of my own boards. So I usually try the board first with Cherry, and then I mess around to see if there's anything else I might like in it. That is, unless people tell me like, oh, you absolutely have to use this build, this specific build in this board, then I'll go that route. The pissings. Hey, dude, you know what? Who cares? They're under the caps, and they were dirt cheap. They're like 20 cents or whatever, right? 25 cents? Or was it 58 with the 50% off? I can't remember. I got GAT-X's too. And some of the KS3 Pros or whatever. Yo, what up, Believe? I hope I said that right. Is that I said right? Hope you have a good night. I got the Ink Pros. Are those decent? They were 54. Yes, they're solid. Awesome. Oh, they're long poles. I didn't realize that. Shit. I should have read it. Are they long poles? What the fuck? They made a long pole ink? Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that? Ink Pros have PC top. Not ink top, but I don't know. Oh. These are the V2 Pros, right? You're talking about? Oh, they're box inks. Oh, well, rip my soul. It's fine. Stuff to experiment with. The Ink Pros, I think, are fire. I did a build in my Unicorn. I really liked it. Those are probably the best sounding inks I've tried. I got black inks from Kinetic Labs. Were they on sale too? Not too late to get the reds. Yeah, I might still. I'm going to have like 4 shipments from mechanicalkeyboards.com. Kind of, but not as good as MK. Okay. Appreciate the plug, Matt. Oh yeah, 58 cents is fire, dude. Add to cart. I'm not gonna buy it right now. Let's focus. We got this. We got our balanced wires. We got our lube. We just clipped our stems. Let's do it. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot the 205, which is over here. Lube syringes were on sale. Oh, nice. I'm all set for lube, dude. I got hooked up. I bought some stuff. This dude was clearing out like a bunch of stuff on Reddit, and he gave me a bunch of free lube. I was like, oh, sick, yes. Didn't even know it was going to come with the package, but was definitely juiced for that. We got our big ass Liquid Crytox. All right. Just going to quickly lube the inside of the housings. On the switch containers. Damn, I need to get those. But I feel like they're cheap. They're still cheaper from Alibaba. I definitely need more containers. Or just an ass load of Ziploc bags. My only issue with those containers, like the little straps on them have broken on like at least half of my containers. And that's from like very minimal use. So I don't know if I just got a shitty batch. But yeah, I was not stoked for that. For a 3-pack, they're under $5 each? What? That's stupid cheap. That's basically the Alibaba price. I'm gonna have to peep it out. Is that for the small container or the big one? Damn, for the large one. All right, I definitely have to get some of those before they sell out. I got springs from them in that little bundle I got too for free. I've never tried Kinetic Lab springs. Are they any good? They're like gold plated. I wasn't sure if they were just like repackaged Durox or what. Or TX. Thank you. I will add that to the list. My wife is probably cursing me as she watches the stream right now. I feel like all in all though, like Black Friday was not shit this year, dude. There wasn't like nothing good on sale. Or at least enticing enough. Under $4 for a 3-pack is fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order an assload of those. Anybody else join Coniferous? I'm still on the fence. I'm waiting to see if I can land a Zoku. Flyback, if you're watching, which I doubt. Hook it up, bro. Hook it up. Nope. I feel like if I don't get a Zoku, I'm definitely not getting the set because I don't know what else I would use it on. Though, hey, it might look good on the CCRE. I didn't think about that. Zoku looks so nice. It does, dude. It looks awesome. The sound tests I've been hearing have been pretty good too. Flyback's designs are really clean, I think. He takes like the classic looks and makes them his own, which is very much like what I like doing. So I definitely like his work. Sick. All right, that's enough of that shit. Okay. I'm gonna BDZ this shit up. Mal, did you get a Zoku? Or not yet? You gonna try for one of the extras? I told myself this was my last board, by the way. This is the new one is the last board I'm buying for a hot minute. Unless I get a Zoku extra. That'll be the last one in that scenario. But otherwise, yeah. I learned about so many cool designers since I started watching your streams. That's dope. I love that. I love that. I mean, I'm a sponge for this shit. So I try to share whatever I can because I'm juiced about it, you know? There's so many sick designers out there. There's definitely some assholes, all right? But there's also a lot of really, really dope designers. So shout out to all the dope designers out there. I think my favorite thing about the hobby is just how many people are so down to share information. You know what I mean? Plug sources or provide experience. Be welcoming, give you feedback on your designs. You know, it's dope. Serenity Proto soon too. Those guys are in production as we speak. Hopefully another couple weeks. We'll see. Now I'm even debating seeing if I could get enough people together to do a Rukia com. Yo, for what board? Matt is running Matt is running a 1098 com for a pink one, right? Is it pink? It's definitely Matt's com. It's nobody else's com. He paid the whole com fee. Yo, shout out to Decuzo. Decuzo's a freaking goat, by the way. If you haven't met him or had the pleasure of talking to him, he's dope. Super dope guy. What is he running com for? Highly, highly, highly recommend Rukia. You guys know that. Kev is the homie. Fuck the haters. Of course, is always in heavy rotation on my desk. I'm so tempted to get another 1098. I'm just waiting. I told myself I'm waiting for the group buy. Like, you kind of want the pink? Do it, bro. Matt, time to take over, brother. Time to do it. Fuck. I do need a set. I mean, I do need a board for Beloved, because I'm going to sell the CW88. So, maybe. I really like that board a lot. I need to try to chill because we got some protos, dude. We got Serenity coming. Well, that's already paid for. I do got to pay for some of the marketing stuff, but after Serenity, we got Nyx coming. I'm gonna need a proto those boards, and then the CCRX, which I don't think I'm gonna proto as long as Dark signs off on it. Hopefully, it should be pretty straightforward. Like, I didn't design that from scratch. I'm already getting the light mint. Oh, you are. You're in the. Is it light mint or is it sage? It's like sage, right? I thought it was called sage for the Pantone. It is like a light mint color, though. It has no name. Oh, it's like a custom color. 5507C. Ah, I see. Okay. Join Pink Riff of the Aussies, bro. Yo, man, those guys hate me. I don't know what I did to these to that part of the world. They're not fucking with me at all. Dude, even Toro, like the designer himself has been shitting on me openly. I'm like, what did I do to you, dog? I don't even know y'all. But as I hear, they're just bitter people, so it is what it is. Not all of them, obviously. Just a small subset of them. But like I said earlier, fuck the haters, bro. Keep it pushing. Life is too short for Keeb drama, bro. Tell me you got nothing going on in your life by telling me you're involved in Keeb drama. What did Toro say? I don't know if it's. I don't know if Toro's a collective of people. I think it's more than one designer, and I don't want to shit on everyone there. I'm not shitting on anybody. I have no opinion on their shit because I haven't seen anything other than the Toro 60, which is, it is what it is. But he's been dragging everything I've done since day one. He was shitting on the Serenity. I don't know, man. You're doing something right if you got haters. Jealousy is a hell of a drug. I hate everybody. Yo, I'm right there with you, Trap. I'm right there with you. I'm the biggest hater. Equal opportunity hater, for real, dude. For real. Yeah, I was talking to my wife and a couple of my friends. I was like, bro, this is the most I've ever been online. Like, I didn't even have like, the only reason I had Discord was to jump on randomly with my friends like once a year to play some random game when it came out. I never like joined a Discord server to talk to anybody. And since being in this hobby, I'm like, I'm online way too much. Fuck this shit. Like, what am I doing? Stay in your lane. I left like every server. I'm like, I'm just going to chill, stream. This is a hobby for me, bro. Designing is a hobby. Like, I'm not trying to make money on this shit. If that's your business, good, man. Like, I wish you success. But it's not for me. I got a whole ass life outside of this shit. I just like building keyboards. And now recently designing them. S'more, yo, thank you for the raid. What up? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. My bad. What am I doing, bro? On them yaps. GG's. Good to hear. Good to hear. We're just building some keeps today. Building a keep today. Getting these stabs ready. Did I hear designing keyboard? Yeah, I got into design recently. I'm interest checking my first board, which I already completed design for, getting some protos for it right now. And then I got a couple more in the works. I'm brand new to this space. Like, I've been in the hobby 7 months at this point, 8 months, something like that. I've only been designing for a couple, but it's been a lot of fun. Love to see it. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Trying to focus because I fucked that up last time, so my bad. That's the way I operate, dude. I go 0 to 100 all the time. There's like no in between with me. These guys were talking about the CCRX like 2 days ago, and I decided to design my own version of it, and just went ham on it. So hopefully I don't burn out on the hobby. It's a lot of fun so far, though. A lot of dope people, a lot of sick designers out there. I think that's also what's been really helpful. Like, from what I hear, it was a lot different a few years ago. But now people are like super. There's just so many examples you can work off of, like open source. There's videos. There's a ton of people sharing information. So it was a lot easier for me to get up to speed, like surprisingly fast. How long have you been in the hobby? Alex, you got a link to the IC, bro? Can you link that, please? I would, but I got BDZ all over the fucking place. For sure, I got into the hobby about 3 years ago during the middle of the pandemic peak, and it's changed so much. Yeah, that's like when everybody, like all the OGs started, right? Peak pandemic. What's funny is when I first joined, people were talking about the hobby was dying, and like I feel like, I don't know, it's a resurgence or something. Thank you, Alex. It seems like there's a board dropping like every couple of weeks, or a keycap set. You know what I mean? There's just a lot going on. I can't speak on to how the hobby was during the pandemic, but it does seem like it's kind of popping right now. Less people, more enthusiasts. Fair. yeah, a lot of my time here was like basically reverse engineering all the Grail boards I could find. You know, that was like a huge part of why I was doing streaming. I was buying boards that I was interested in understanding why people liked them, what worked about them and stuff, and then just trying to absorb as much as I could because I always wanted to make my own boards. That's why a lot of companies went under. Yeah. Serenity's clean. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It was a very fun board to design. It started off as a straight up corn clone as I was learning Fusion, and then it turned into something else. So super juiced to run that. Shout out to Patty for the renders. Patty's a homie. Yo, Fede. Thank you for being here again. Appreciate you. It's been a minute. Hope you're having a good one. I'm poaching people right now. Who are you poaching? I missed that. I've got a corn, but I'm always in the market for an I-60. Awesome. Awesome. It's for a good cause. What I have committed on there is 50% of the profit will go to the charity. The margins aren't very high on this. It's a DDS board. So depending on interest, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to keep the price as low as I can for people. So if the contribution is not large enough, then I'm just going to donate everything to the charity. Because that's really what I did it for. Just a reminder to try to give back. As I'm enjoying the hobby, try to spread as much joy as I can, you know? I'm not always about that. Trust me. Your boy's got a temper. I'm not a perfect person by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, you know, try to do something positive. There we go. We made it. Sweet. Okay, so everyone wants me to do PEI plate, so we will do PEI plate. And hope that sounds good. First time doing PEI. I do like that it matches though. That's kind of cool. You're setting up a roll for the 1098. Where are you doing it in Kev server? You can do it in my server. Yeah, fuck it. Add me in, dude. God damn it, Matt. Babe, if you're watching, blame Matt. Don't blame me. He knows I'm an addict. He knows he's exploiting my addiction. Oh, it's in the ARC server? Okay, for sure. I've got some extra Heine 60 PCBs on, so I could definitely do a build. Sick. Yeah, so the idea of the board is to try to maximize compatibility as much as we can. I mean, it's a drop-in 60, right? But at least the cutout is like bigger with an optional screw-in to like if you really want to try to optimize your sound or whatever. So I'll be doing some testing, some heavy testing. I got a bunch of different stuff, different PCBs to test with. In theory, it should work with pretty much every 60 footprint as long as the cable reaches right. And now that McLovin's got those low pro connectors, I feel like that really changes the game too. So that's kind of sick. And then, yeah, depending on interest, like maybe we have a vendor. I'm partnered with a company called Keep House. They're new to the game, in the process of launching. So I was planning on just doing it myself and keeping it small, but if we can get more people, then why not, you know, run it through a vendor and open up colors and all that stuff. Sound test for the red keyboard. Oh, this one right here? Yeah, for sure. I got you. One sec. And welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. I'm late. What did I miss? What up, Leviathan? How you doing, bro? Not too much. Just yapping. I just got through stabs, the boring part. We're going to get on to the good stuff, but hang on real quick. Let me do this. Let me give you guys a sound test. So the red board is the Origami TKL, which I have been enjoying quite a bit lately. And this is, let me flip it around for you guys so you can peep it. Red with brass on brass. The build is MX1A Nixies, lubed, filmed, and spring swapped. Very lightly lubed, like almost no lube. Basically dry. With 105 on the spring and then 205, 105 mix on just the sides of the stem. This is on an aluminum plate. Do I think, hang on, sorry. I've been kind of in and out of the hobby right now, so I'm not up on what everybody's been doing. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, man. I feel like it's super popping right now, which is awesome to see. I'll show you guys the CCRX I'm working on too in a sec. Here she is. I really dig this board. It's cool, man. I built this with PCB snaps too, so I'm not using the O-ring, which I feel like is like the hack for so many boards. This sounds good with O-ring. It's just kind of like more muted. But yeah, dude, loving this thing. I think we'll get a lavender color of the render. Dude, yes. I really hope so. It really depends on MOQ, right? If MOQ's decent, the higher the MOQ, the more colors DDS is going to let us run. So the blue, the yellow, and the red are all colors I would like to have. The more MOQ we get, you know, the better. And if it's a super high MOQ, maybe we switch to a different menu that gives us even more options, right? It really just comes down to interest at the end of the day. If not, you know, if it's a really small run, for example, then we'll probably be locked into one or two colors. And then just whatever other color gets the most votes is going to be the one we run with. 1K at least. For what? Are you talking about this board? The price? What's the verdict? Am I dropping 2,500 on some keys? Yo, we're gonna run it right now, and we'll figure it out. Yeah. So like me and a bunch of friends entered the Odyssey version of this, the Kraken version of this TKL, right? Which is like there's like 15 of these units globally available, right, for this raffle. So I bought this one thinking there's no chance I was gonna win, and then like me and 4 people I know won, which was crazy. The odds on that are ridiculous. They said there was like a 5% chance of winning. So I don't know. GG's, good karma. So we'll see. If it sounds fire, then maybe. I already copped one though. I already let him know I'm getting the gray one. We're locked all the way in. Okay, let me move this back. We can finish this up. That's how they get you. I've entered 2 raffles. Dude, and won both? That's fire luck. It feels like there's a 5% chance of not winning, seriously. I think what happened is, so one of the things about the form that was kind of confusing is they let you pick a color option, right? And usually it's like a preference thing. It's like, which one of these do you want? But given that there's 15 units, I'm like, yeah, there's no way anyone's winning both. So I think like everyone that put both won, because they're probably like, oh yeah, well these guys want more, right? Why not? They're going to pay. I don't know. I don't know how it worked out or why it worked out that way, but I think because we all selected 2 words. Yeah, exactly. Well, I did it on purpose thinking it was like a preference thing. Because usually it's like, which one do you want more? Like, what's your first and second option or whatever, you know, from the ones that I've seen. Okie dokie. Let's do these. Oh, let's actually, what am I doing? Getting ahead of myself. Let me test these stabs real quick. Yeah, that's exactly my mentality. I was like, yeah, if I win one, I'm happy. Why not? I got to remember that this is actually win key, so I can use those today. I'm notorious for fucking that up and putting switches in win keyless boards. It is hot swap. This board is hot swap, unfortunately. Wah, wah. There's a solder PCB, but this kit didn't come with it. Good news, this one's on the way. Damn, does that look bad? That kind of looks bad to me. All right. Let's pop it off of here. Throw locks in here for right now for testing. Oops. I almost always do win keyless, so it makes it easier. That makes sense. Yeah, I like win keyless myself. Man, I love BDZ. It's so much easier. It makes my life so much easier. Did you see Mo got Corsa PCBs? Oh, the order's in? Sick. They're universal PCBs, right? Just H87s? Or, yeah, 87s. Nice, no ticking. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Very, very nice. Sorry, making you guys go deaf as I do this. Where's the other shift at? Perfect. Perfect. You ever do any EC builds? I haven't yet. So the funny thing about this is I've had an EC board. Well, I've had a Toper board for like 10 years. My work board is an HHKB Pro 2, which is sitting somewhere over here. I don't know where I put it. I might have put it in the garage at this point. Oh no, it's sitting up there on the shelf. I've had that board 10 years. And at the time when I bought it, it was actually a friend of mine who was in the hobby who suggested I get it. He would have like I shit you not, at least 50 boards at his cubicle. Like he was just constantly building stuff. And this is, I'm guessing, pre-hobby, right? Pre-pandemic hobby. And everybody thought it was nuts. So I started my whole career with Topra. I'm kind of sick of it at this point, but I do have a few different things coming. Like I got a Bauer Light, the Dynacap set. I've got a Han H2H, which is up there somewhere. Yeah, it's up there. And I got the Pro 2K on the way, which is another Han board. So I'll be doing an EC build soonish. I'm just not, terribly excited for it. Oh, you built it? What'd you build today, Toe? Okay. Oh, the Heavy 9. Sick. I still can't believe how much you paid for that board, dude. That's insane. Wait, was the PCB fine then? By the way, from what I understand, Topra is like everybody's end game, right? Like everyone does MX first and then goes to Topra. It's like the opposite for me. Been backdooring the other column. I rebuilt my Blue Ridge with the Dynapack that Cleaver sold. Dude, I was so close to pulling the trigger on the Blue Ridge. I think it's beautiful. It was just so expensive. I couldn't do it. If I loved Topra more, maybe. But I did. I really like the design of that board a lot. How is it, though? Are you enjoying it? Are you a Topra enthusiast? 2026 is the year of EC. It is, really. Well, what's the... All right, somebody school me. What's the difference between Topra and EC? Or are they basically the same shit? Topra is the EC as Kleenex is tissue. Oh, gotcha. It's just a name brand. I see. Thank you. Good to know. No, that PCB was fine. I had hard sip for a sip. Nice. Built the Blue Ridge at the derivative. Nice. How is the EC kit for a derivative? I actually really like the derivative, even as an MX board. I built mine with the Brixies, and I loved that board. I don't know why I sold it, to be honest. I'm a huge fan of JJW stuff, too. Sad I missed a derivative EC kit. There was a group buy for it? The fuck? I totally missed that. Come on. By the way, we're listening to an SD Kid playlist because the internet has been speculating that this is actually Timothy Chalamet. That's intriguing as hell to me. How crazy would that be? Having Cleaver design the Dynapack and the board made assembly a lot easier, and it feels amazing. That's awesome. It's very good. It was before Dynacap was a thing. Called Cleaver's Parts. The PCB is SIP and uses integrated plate. Okay, shit. I dabble a bit in EC. I've got 3 EC boards, one of them being a heavy grail. Oh, so you've got an awesome spread then, right? Heavy grail. You've got the Blue Ridge. What's the other one? I like Norbauer. I got my Norby for $380 all in. I still can't believe it. Yeah, that price is nuts. So nuts. I'll eventually get a Norbauer to try them out. I really like the dude, right? Behind the product. I think it takes people like that to push the boundary. And I understand being obsessed with something, at all costs. So I get that. But yeah, man, they're so expensive. I wish I was that lucky with everything. I was almost at, $1,100. With a custom Amano keycap. Oh, shit. Yeah, he got the deal of a century with that heavy 9. Do you guys find? So I'm a complete noob, right? Even though I've used Topra forever or EC forever. Is there a ton of variance in builds, or is it like every board kind of sounds mostly the same? Assuming it's like silent. There's like silence and not silence, right? But like, do different configurations lead to different sounds or feels that are worth pursuing? You gonna get the Seneca? I saw that one at a meet. That's like a $7,000 board, isn't it? Or 8? That is way too rich for me. I have to sell everything I own, including my house, for that board. The other is the Class 80 EC build. Getting that board was a hassle because I ordered through Keeps for All and the PCB came with just JST ports for. Oh, that sucks. It's like 3,600, as low as 3K. I like the way you put that, Adept. As just for the low price of $3,000, $3,600. But I get it, dude. Like the thing is expensive for a reason. Yeah, that story is amazing. Where did you even find the seller for that? Was it on MM or something? Or was that like through a local deal? Homie hookup? I think sounds differ a bit, but not as much as MX. Biggest difference would be in feel, based off of what DOMs you're using. Okay, that makes sense. I do like it. I'll pull out the H2H in a sec. I usually use that for my work board when I'm not rotating like new builds onto my work desk. But yeah, my default is to go back to HHKB because I actually love that layout, especially for work. Found them on Reddit. Oh, nice. Reddit MM has like some crazy good deals. I got 5 PCBs for the Forever. I was telling you that, Toe. I was like, what? This dude was like, yeah, I got extras. I hit him up for 1. He's like, you want 5? I was like, yes. Fuck it. Hook up the homies. It does kind of feel like the market is regulating a little bit too. Things like prices dipped for everything for a minute there. It was like impossible to sell anything. I don't know if that was because of market, global market issues, but things do seem to be chilling out. It hasn't really corrected, I shouldn't say, but it's not as bad as it was. I gave Matt 2 solder PCBs. Yeah, I literally just sent him another one today. Oh, and a Milmax one? Jeez, what do you need all these PCBs for, dude? You can never have too many extra PCBs. That's fair. Yeah. You mean there's still hope to sell the animes? Dude. Just keep it, Trav. Just keep it, man. Dark's the GOAT. Why not? I mean, hey, you sold the MVP, didn't you? Come on. When I'm done with this, I'm going to show the CCRE. Oh, what did I do? Yo, Fern, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the squad, fam. Appreciate the support. I had to take a bunch of time off of streaming the last couple of months. I'll be getting back to regular streaming going forward, though. At least once a week. I might be shifting stuff towards like doing design on stream. We'll see. Nope. Oh, it's Shoka. Okay, what's up, dude? Is this your first time catching the stream? It might be, right? Well, hopefully I'm providing entertainment. The very least. The very least. And a signature scuff build incoming, probably. Oh. Come on. There we go. What do you think of using license-free music for stream? The problem is that when VODs come out, they're silent. Yeah, I suck at editing my stuff. So the whole reason I did that is so I could listen to what I want while I'm streaming. Because listening to stream free, or I mean license free music is not a great experience. Let's be real. But the intent was to listen to what I want on stream and then upload edited versions of the VODs. I just need to get somebody to do it for me because I'm obviously terrible at it. Man, it's music, man, for you maybe, but like I need to hear the music I want to hear when I'm doing anything. Especially if I'm doing something that requires focus. Otherwise, my ADD will kick in and I'll just start doing other shit. You guys see me barely able to stay on focus, like on task, as it is. ADD is a bitch. Definitely double-edged sword, right? You get the superpower of hyperfocus whenever you tap in. But otherwise, you don't. I can't even watch the VODs. Like, I hate listening to myself or hearing myself. And then having no music, I'm like, oh, God, what is this dude doing? What a moron. I like silent VODs. Nice. Well, I guess the intention, like, you can put on your own music while you watch the VODs, right? Me trying to sell my laziness. I changed the channels for my music so the VODs have no music, but it's still me ranting. Yeah, that's how it is for me too. I don't know. I think I want to say I learned that trick from Apiary. Because before that, I did a video with like everything before was with license-free music. And I was like struggling to get through my streams. I was like falling asleep. I was like, dude, this is brutal. I got to figure this out. And then the one time the very first time I thought I did it, I clearly didn't. And I had like 100 copyright strikes or something, something nuts. I was like, all right, I really got to figure this out. My bad. Some of these housings are loose, so they're not seating properly on the first go, which is why it's just taking so damn long. Yeah, but iPad sucks and doesn't let you play two things at once. Oh, fact. Come on, Apple. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? All right, we're almost there. Then we'll figure out how to put this daughter board in and assemble this thing and hope it is not a horrible experience. I did watch a build video, so I think it's pretty straightforward, but I already forgot everything I watched. So we're going to struggle through this together. Hey man, how was Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was good, dude. It was good. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. I got to chill. It was low key. It's usually low key for us. It's usually pretty small. I hang out with my side of the family, like my immediate family, because we spend Christmas Day at least, or sorry, Eve with my wife's family, and they are a massive family. So I got to hang out with the kiddos and just chill. What about y'all? Any bomb food? Any fun Thanksgiving stories? We did find out, we got the awesome news that my sister's pregnant with a baby girl, which was dope to hear. Super excited for that. I myself have 3 boys, as some of y'all know. Yo, can you check the VPX RW server? Yes. Give me 1 sec, Matt. I will do that. Why am I expecting some drama already? What'd you do, Matt? What'd you do? McLovin, the GOAT, dude, hitting me up. So Flying is working on the PCB. Well, he's doing two. He's doing one for the Serenity. That one will come in the kit, and then he's doing one for the Nyx 65, which is Kevin Nyx. I'm super juiced for that one. All right, hang on. Did I leave the server? My bad. Okay. Wait, Godson, how old are you? I'm an unk for sure. OG unk. I told you I left a bunch of servers. My bad. I'm back in here. There you go. Roll me up, son. My bad, Matt. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trolling in this chat. Red, of course. You already know, dude. You already know. For everyone else that's not tapped into what we're discussing, red's my favorite color, if it's not fucking obvious here. So anytime I have the option to join a comm, I'm always trying to get them to make it in red. So that's what we're yapping about in this server. All right, I gotta close this shit and focus. Okay, we got a PCB. We got some switches. Let's build this thing. Let me move this because this thing's kind of gross. Let me move this real fast. And then we'll pull this out and show it off for everybody that joined a little bit later. Bam! Indeed, red is the best color. It's the best color. It's just the best color. Red and black. What else do you want in life? This is the Odyssey. This is the standard version. So there's a Kraken rear engraving version, which is really, really ridiculous. It's a collab with Sandune Art, if I'm saying that right. But this is the normal version, which was also a raffle that was conducted in Korea only. I should probably take off this ring before I scuff this thing. The side profile is absolutely nuts. One of the reasons why I love this thing. And then, bam. Look at that booty. Look at that booty. Absolutely gorgeous looking board here. The Kraken is even more insane. It's got this gnarly Kraken engraving. Yeah, I'm 38, bro. I'm unk. I'm almost fucking grandpa. You know what I mean at this point? Chunky baby too. I think it's heavy. I should weigh it. Let me weigh it. See how much this thing weighs. Well, I'll take off this ring too. Whoa. So we're looking at 6 pounds, 10.9 ounces. Pretty chunky little dude. Not the heaviest board, but definitely got some heft to it. You looking good, Prime 30? Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. I tried. Quitting alcohol will do that. Quitting alcohol will de-age the shit out of you. Okay, so let's see how we do this. We're going to have to take off the weight to route the daughter board through the bottom. Okay, so let's start with the K-screws. We're going to pull these out to hold our screws. And did we win on the first try? No, we did. Okay. Shit, I need to drink more. I'm tired of this baby face. Yo. It's a good problem to have, dude. Dude, this Korean Anno is fire too, man. Oh shit, I was supposed to show you the guys the CCRX. See what I'm talking about? ADHD. I can never remember the things I'm supposed to do next. How many times have I lied to you guys on stream already? I'm like, yeah, I'll do that after this. Not once. Not even once. Okay, I think my backdoor work is done. Bro, did everybody leave? How many people are even left in that comm? My man started a mutiny. Hey, to be fair, that guy deserved it. Okay. 3? Oh, God. The Artisan collection is insane. It is. It's too much at this point. It's too much. The worst part about Artisans too is like, I'm not making that money back, man. That is a sunk cost. I might break even at least on the keyboards. You know what I mean? Okay, who am I kidding? I lose money on the keyboards too. But I'm definitely losing money on the Artisans. I'm just never going to get rid of them. Seems this pink 1098 is a full-blown group ride. I know, dude. Seriously. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tell her calm. But everyone's happy for cheap board. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, hell yeah. The more people, the better, right? The lower the price for the kit. So why not? Okay, hang on. How did I do this last time? I had to share display. Europe. Okay. Bam. You guys are going to go in the matrix. There it is. Sick. All right, here we go. Here's the CCRX GODSSON edition, aka the CCRE. Just to show this little dude off. This was like a super fun 3-4 day project. Let me go over everything. We got 2 plates. We got a 625U and a standard locked 7U bottom row. Let me hide all that shit. Bam, get out of here. We got 7U HHKB, real or true HHKB, win keyless and win key tops, all of which I will hide, and then we'll show this bad boy off. So this is the CCRX, which is Dark's open source board. It's been redone to be a little bit more aggressive looking. Changes I've made, I mean, I've added a through-weight design, so the original design is over here. I can kind of show them off side by side. Here's the OG design. And let me hide these top cases too. Oops. So the original design had a top weight, no internal weight design, much more rounded design, which is very typical Dark. It uses a daughter board. Ours has been modernized a little bit, so we are doing onboard USB-C, full through-weight design, perforations for the blocker. I mean for the weight, hopefully to help the sound a bit. And then we've got O-ring support added in here now. And yeah, sharpened up the design quite a bit to make it a little bit more aggressive. Threw my logo on there, threw the CCRE on there. This will probably be a very small private group run, and then I'll publish the files if anybody else wants to do what they want to do with it. Why not? Yeah. Uh-oh, I lost you guys. Where did it go? Okay. Bam. I already did, Trav. Already did. I sent it to Dark as soon as I finished it up. So wait, so this is the exact same board and colorway but cheaper? Are you talking about the 1098? No, it's not. So it's a usually the Rukia Works comms are like a special. People will pick a special color. Sometimes they'll do the group by colors, but often they'll just be their own color. But it's the same board. It'll just be substantially. Well, no, I don't know if it'd be cheaper than the group by. The group buys are pretty large. I think the MOQ for the group buys is like 50 units at this point. So depending on how many people, it'll still be very reasonable, right? Rukia's comm fee is $300. It's not shit. So you're just paying DDS prices at that point, and then you split that 300 by however many people are in it. But yeah, I sent the whole thing to Dark to get his blessing, to ask his feedback, to have him review it. You know, I'm brand new to this, so I want to make sure I didn't fuck anything up. I would never want to put something out that like tarnishes work he's done. I wouldn't be able to live with myself at that point, dude. I'd have to quit the hobby. Not yet. We'll see. He usually does. It usually takes him a little bit, but he almost always replies. Bet. Yeah, he will. He's awesome. Shout out to Dark. He's been super helpful. He gave me tons of feedback on the Serenity. It was his videos. So if you guys are interested in doing keyboard design, Quantric, Dark, there's a few different YouTube videos that are like very, very in depth. Darks are high level, like over the tools and how to use the tools properly. So I learned a lot of tricks in Fusion for like how to do things quicker. That was super helpful. And I think Quantric, he has a bunch of like building a 65 from scratch or whatever streams that he's recorded. So those are super helpful as well. For reference, okay, I bought a Udemy course for like how to learn Fusion in, a month or whatever. And it was like $12 or something on sale. I did like 4 lessons out of that, 4 modules. And then I just started designing stuff because there's so much open source stuff to mess with. And then it was like, I want to say a month before I had put out my first design. I'm definitely no pro, but like, yeah, it was much easier to pick up than I thought it would be. So if you're interested at all, for sure, I highly encourage you to just start there. I'm happy to share resources. If you want to DM me, I'm more than happy to help in any way I can. Or pass you on to the greats like Rukia or Dark or, other people that are more seasoned. He told me he was slammed for the next 2 weeks and it'll get easier. Yeah, for sure. He's got a lot of stuff going on too, right? Do you know what's going on with the new TKL? The not the Sequence 2 Ecliptica, but there was another Berserk theme board, right? By the way, got my Berserk full collection sitting right there. Finally came in. Super happy about that. I got to finish reading that. We'll start Sequence 2 in a few weeks. Oh, nice, dude. Juice to see that. I'm definitely gonna have to join it. God damn it! I was supposed to be done, Trav, and here I am getting a freaking 1098, and now Sequence 2. For the love of God. This hobby is it's never ending. It's never ending. All right, let's get back to this. PC, CCRX, and what queue, first queue? I'm not a fan of PC boards, to be completely honest. Especially not for Cherry. I haven't liked a single PC board I've used, so I'm not terribly excited for that. That's the reason why I want to make my own, because I heard about that one. I was like, well, fuck it. I'll make an olive version I like. So here's the mid piece that you mount into. Super cool. We'll get there when we get there, though. Let's get this board done. Damn, I'm gonna be broke. I'm already broke after Odyssey. Yeah, exactly. Odyssey was expensive enough, man. Okay, we got to go down a size. I'm hoping I just have to... Oh, wait. I'm going to have to do both, aren't I? I think so. There's so many weight screws. Holy shit. Are these all necessary? There's no way these are all necessary. How much did the Odyssey cost? The Odyssey Kraken was $1,200, including tax and shipping and customs fees, prepaid, I guess. The regular Odyssey, this one here is half that price. It was like $130, I want to say, for the tariffs. Thank you, fucking Orange Man. So this is a 2-piece weight, by the way. It wasn't evident when I showed it off. The board does look nice, though. Worth it. Yeah, I agree. I think so. That engraving design is nuts. There was another one I just saw recently, like the Draco Lilith or something. I don't know if you guys have seen that. That one had a really interesting engraved design too. I didn't like from what I saw, I didn't really see much. I didn't like the case design as much as I like this. But it wasn't bad. But the engraving on that is nuts. It's like an undead dragon deal. Trav, are you going to get the PC CCRX? This is like for sure the most screws I've ever had to unscrew in a board. Yo, Manic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Squad Fam. It's not going to sound better than Ecliptica. Hey, you never know. You never know. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the chances of that are slim to fucking none. Oh, Christ. Jesus. What the fuck was that? Thankfully it didn't fucking nick anything. Jeez. Thing went flying. Okay. Let's move this out the way. Too many pieces. Okay, I didn't need this, so I can put this back. Dude, I don't know. It just fucking flew. I guess I'd like touched the corner of it at like the right angle and it just flung it. I didn't even apply that much pressure. Okay, I need feet and outer board. And some water. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys. Spooked myself. Some extras. Got our daughter board with a fucking tiny daughter board cable. Oh, look at that. They threw in a USB cable. Very nice. Very nice. Is it themed after them? No, it's not. It's just like a generic USB cable. And then we got our feet. Wait, I need the DB screws because they're not in there. Yeah, they are. This is getting too crowded for me. So let's make some room over here so I don't scuff anything. Come on. Okay. One extra. Pop that back in. And our Phillips head. Cap not water. Pretty nice camera. Autofocus on you and moves. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. Tiny, go back. How do I turn this shit off again? Yeah, let me do this. I hate when it does this on its own. I probably did like a hand gesture and turn it back on. Auto tracking. There we go. Go back. No? Did I go back? It did kind of. No, it's fine. It is what it is. It's a OBS bot. OBS bot. Tiny 2. I think you can set position so you can just reset it quickly. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. did not go well. Okay, so I gotta put this in and then route it through. Oh my god. These shaky ass hands. There we go. Okay, so this goes in over this dude. And then routes through here. Let's see. I'm wondering if it's better to just tape this, because I feel like every time I do this, this is the hardest part for me. Did I nail that on the first try? Oh, I did. Sick. Okay. All right, let's do one piece at a time, just so I don't mess this up. There we go. Spudge this back in. Okay. How do I like the build so far? It's not bad. It's not super simple. There's a lot of screws, but so far it's not terrible. You know? I would say to be careful with that piece. I did scuff the weight front of this on the inside. Thank God it's internal only. That trim piece flew the fuck off. First of all, how'd that work? I bet like he's, oh yeah, there's like 40 plus screws. Yeah, I've heard the same. That's the primary reason I haven't done one. I'm like, I don't care enough about this to go through this process. Soon, eventually, for the content, yes. Make sure the trim's on straight. It is. Is there a gap? No, it's a chamfer. Okay. This is free. Yeah. Okay, we're good. What the? Is it as much work to mod like a Pro 2? Because I was gonna mod my Pro 2 that I've had for 10 years, but then everyone was like, "Don't do that. Leave it alone. Keep it stock." Yeah, I would be sad as well, dude. I'm okay with some like internal scuffs, but yeah, not. I would be very sad if I scuffed this on the outside. All right, now for this thing. Matt's favorite thing is EC, dude. Dude, and like the machining on this is so cool. I'm really curious on how they did that. It's like polished, but it's also got this really cool machine finish to it. I'll try to zoom in to see if I can capture it. It's freaking sick, dude. And there's like fillets, so there's some angularity even inside of like, so these like internal parts of the wave. There's like layers to it essentially in the design, which is really sick. I have not ever seen that. So Newone out here doing some new shit. Did the accent? It did not, thank God. Just the only thing was this piece, this part of the brass piece that got scuffed. To be honest, this might have been a different scuff entirely because it didn't hit the inside. It flew like sideways and like hit right here. So this might have just already been here and I didn't notice it. I do think maybe overkill on this. I don't think they need this many screws, if I'm being honest. This is a lot. This is a lot of screws. I just think the domes needed some break-in. Oh, okay. Yeah, they are brand new, right? They take time to break in. Extra screws to keep the accent from jumping out, dude, for real. Fucking attacking you. I'm gonna have to watch back the VOD to see what even happened. Okay. USB's aligned perfectly. Trim pieces on Gucci. Okay. I forgot to put the feet on. Let's put the feet on real quick too. God, this board is nice. Posted in the server. I didn't see it either. What? What am I posting? God damn it. Oh, okay, for sure, yeah. Thing is stuck in there. Okay. Speaking of feet, I gotta order those other bump-ons you tried for the Ecliptica. I really wonder, I'm not the Ecliptica, for the Duality, Trav. I really wonder why the original ones don't work. That's the first time I've heard of that, of them being too short. Come on. Yo, Yo, thank you for the sub, fam. I appreciate that. For the prime. Appreciate the support. Hope you're having fun in this community. This little crazy ass community we got going on. Sick. Okay. Let's try to get this thing mounted and see if we can make this work. So I gotta pop this out, screw it in this way, and then screw it back down. I guess. Bro, got my first meetup this weekend. Can't wait to show off course. And nice. That's exciting, bro. That is very exciting. What meet is it? Is it like a local meet or is it a bigger one? Or does this go straight into here? I think it goes straight into here. Oh yeah, these are the mounts. Okay. If that's all this is, then wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I think no, it goes underneath. Yep, it goes in here. Okay. So this is just to hold the trim piece down. Then where are the screws for that? I guess they're in the case. I do think, yeah, the finish on this is really, really pretty. I do wish I could find a red one. I did not find a red one. Okay, so it screws into this side, I guess. Yep, and then goes in. Interesting. All right, let me see if I can find these tie-on screws. Those are not them. Here they go. Yo, Kim, what up? Manning Dome's feet. Damn, this is really a GODSSON light. It is. We started kind of late. It's going pretty smooth so far. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Okay, so this is gonna go in this way. Nope. Upside down? Did I fuck that up? What? What? How does it work? Okay, there we go. What? So, what the fuck is the USB port thing? I'm so confused. It looks like it goes this way. All right, hang on. You know what? Yeah, more fucking screws, dude. Jesus Christ. They're like, you know what? You want screws? Yes. How many? Yes. All of them, please. We will take all of them. I'm so confused. How the fuck does this work, boys? Does this plate not work for this? Or am I tripping? Okay. Just make sure I'm doing this right. This is the way. And then this thing screws into here. So then how the fuck? I guess it just goes in. That's what she said. So I got to break off the USB-C. Okay, that makes sense. That's what it is. PCB goes on. It goes on the inside of here, but I got to break off the USB-C real quick. With my massive pliers. Okay. So it screws into here. Time out. Okay, so that's the way this screws. Okay, and I gotta screw it the other way. I see. So, wait, how come that works this way, but I'm like an idiot and it's not working this way? There it is. Okay, I'm just stupid. Sorry, guys. Fucking over here struggling for something this simple. Okay. You need to screw it to the gold piece and yeah, exactly. Yes, sir. So if this sounds amazing, is everybody pulling the trigger on their payment or what? TBH, I'm stupid regardless of how the screws in. So, in my defense, I've never seen this mount before. In my defense. Yeah, what's happening there? There it is. Tighten this up. And tighten this as much as I can. Sweet. Put away these. Time to get it reassembled. So yeah, dude, the build experience is not bad at all, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward. The sketchiest thing was definitely that trim piece. There are a lot of screws. That is true. But all in all, it's pretty straightforward. Just some flying metal, exactly. Something I guess we should all be used to in this hobby. I need to sell some stuff. Who wants the brand new Brock's Protagonist? Hey, that's a dope board though. If I wasn't already overextended, I would definitely take you up on that. I'm stupid. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Okay, we're good. I was like, wait a sec. I feel like I'm supposed to be screwing this into something. But I'm not. We're good. Gucci. I do really wonder how this trim piece affects the sound. Be very curious to see. Okay. We are almost there, guys. In record time. Especially with a new build. Oh god, more screws. Just K screws now. Just the K screws. Okay. Before I put all that together, let's just make sure it is actually working. Yes, you're good. Okay, sweet. I'm really digging the uniform K screws. Keeping this real simple. Sick. All right. Keycap time. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Man, I've been sitting on the set forever, so excited to finally break it out. We'll be rocking black and gold. We had to. I was going to throw Lux on this, but I feel like I've overused Lux at this point. Anytime I have a black and brass build, I've thrown Lux on it. And this thing's just never going to get used if I don't pull this out. So, let's go black and gold. Beautiful set for a beautiful board, right? Did anybody else cop this set? And if so, which knobs did you go with? Not going to save it for Kraken? I mean, I'll throw it back on the other Kraken. For sure. But for now, we can rock this. Howie. It is indeed Underworld. It is indeed Underworld. Please sell me Underworld. What up, Howie? First of all, how you doing, dude? How are you doing? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, brother. I don't want to come out of retirement. Art Deco? I think that's these ones, right? Yeah, the same ones I did. Those are the best. Woke up from a fat nap. Let's go. I'll sell you a set of Underworld if you sell me one of your Bergs. I do have a whole other set, I think, including Artisans and everything. I think. It might just be the base kit, I lied. It might just be the base kit. I have to check. What switches are these? These are Cherry MX 2A oranges that are lube filmed and spring swapped. My fam doesn't really do Thanksgiving. We just eat at home like a regular day. Oh, hey. Well, hope that meal was good. If nothing else. Do only novelties? What? What does that mean? Bitches type raw, no keycaps. I ain't reeled in, bro. Fuck that noise. Too long to acquire the Bergs? Well then, rip. The only reason I threw that out there is because I knew you were going to say no. Oh, that's interesting. There's some flex to this still. That's obviously the plate, but even with the mounting, it doesn't feel super rigid. Man, this thing is sick. Guys, I have a feeling this is gonna sound fire because it's already kind of sounding fire. Okay. Get our step caps. Oh, what the fuck are these scuffed ass caps, bro? I was just praising it. What is all this shit? What the fuck? They're all like that. What the hell? What the hell? You see this shit? What the fuck is this? Is it too late to get a refund? God damn, these look terrible. What the fuck? All of them look like that too. Like literally even the knobs have that shit going on. GG's, guys. G fucking G's. It's a nut streak, bro? God damn. Yeah. Lame. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to use this on the backspace, yeah? Ah. Nope. Oh, wait, what? Bars by default? I'm liking it. When did they start doing that? Hell yes. But why not step caps by default? So you're gonna do right. What is happening here? After Serenity, are you gonna try to do a keycap set? I am. I have another couple boards in the works, but I do want to do a keycap set for sure. I've already got a couple of ideas swirling, so we'll see. I'm kind of waiting for the homie Samo to go through his KKB adventure so I can learn from him, hopefully. Dude, what am I doing? Wake up, Sam. Wake up, Sam. You got one job. You got one job. It's to put on keycaps. That is not a novelty, sir. It's gnarly ass. Gnarly ass design. $10 says his keycap set is black and red. No. No. I did join the group buy for this set. Okay. Oops. Do we have enough for... No, we don't, huh? They're going to be asymmetrical, and that's going to fuck me all the way up. So we're going to not do the knobs for the super key, I don't think, unless those will work. Those won't work. Okay. So there we got our system keys right here. While I'm in here, let's get these. Those aren't arrows, are they? No. Okay. Exactly, bro. It's red and black. Get your shit right, bro. JK. It's close, though. It's close. For one of them, it's close. Ooh, I'm liking it so far, y'all. Guessing I should probably do this one up here. No, that one works too. Okay. All the key traps on straight. We got her. Oh, I do have the wrong alt key. It's right here. God damn. Oh, wait. Is there not an alt key? Is this it? Why are they like all out of order? The fuck? Are these the right height? Yeah, they are. Okay. Are these even the right ones? Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, I pulled the fucking switch out. Oh, it's just the top housing. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'll put this shit away later because it's too much shit to deal with right now. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. All this over here. I415. Okay. Let's get it plugged in. Man, I'm so juiced for this sound test. Let's see how we did. Is that paint? You can't get gold plastic. Yeah, I think it is. You're all in control. Ace Extremity. Ace. Dude, I didn't even catch. It's the same fucking design. So that knob pack is like, it's wild, bro. Nothing's in the right place. Shit's all over the place. There we go. I didn't even look at the damn thing. Okay. Bet. I'm gonna plug this back in. And it's time for our sound test. What's the verdict on this mid-piece mount? And this Korean Newone company brand, right? Okay, shit, why is this not working? Hang on. Let's do a test real fast. I think our switch is fucked. Let's swap that out real quick. No, bent pin. That'll do it. Start here. I'm trying to make zero switch noise so you guys can't hear shit yet. That one's fucked too. Okay. Oh shit, not this thing again. Okay, hang on. God damn it, that one's out too. Okay. Damn, I bent so many pins on this. What is this thing doing? Bro, so many scuff keys. Okay, that one's just not working, so let's try that one. There we go. Okay. We're good. Start over for real, dude. R.I.P. One more time. Okay. Fucking X. Last one. Damn, two of these are just not working, huh? So these. Beautiful. Okay, that's everything. Now we can do an actual type test. Yes, the part everybody's been waiting for. Sorry, guys. Pause this shit. This guy away. Okay, once again, this is MX2A oranges, looped, filmed, and spring swapped. 205 on the springs. Sorry, 105 on the springs, 205 on the stems, the back of the leaf spring, and the feet on the front of the stem. TX springs on this. These are the XLs, and I think these are 57.5 gram spring weight. Let's hear it. And PEI plate, piss plate. Maine. That spacebar is wild. Okay, so PEI is definitely a little bit more on the, what the fuck did I just press? Thin, but it sounds good. It's not, you know, I definitely want to hear it with aluminum plate, but for plastic, this is an interesting sound, I think. It's an interesting sounding backspace for sure. Oh, you know what? This is just not even located properly, so let's try that again. Yeah, dude, I'm digging this. I'm digging this a lot. It's a weird backspace. But yeah. I don't know if PEI is my favorite, but I do actually like it. I mean, I do like the way it sounds. It kind of reminds me of PC, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'm hearing any huge difference between PEI and PC. Yes, so especially for a hot swap build, right? Obviously if we solder, this is probably gonna have a little bit of a deeper sound to it. Thankfully no resonance on the plastic plate. Yeah, I think that brass trim mounting kind of helps, resolve some of that typical top mount resonance that you get. I don't really hear anything, but I mean, again, plastic plate, right? That can usually take care of that as well. So I will try to rebuild this with an aluminum plate and see how that sounds. One thing I am noticing though is it's picking up a lot of desk noise. So I don't know if these feet are quite big enough or if it's the mat. Let me try pulling this off the mat and see. Can you guys hear that? Here, let's try this again so you guys can hear it. This is no desk sound. I need to tune these too. Tons of desk noise on these feet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try Trav's trick and get those taller feet and see how that does. Yeah, but that spacebar is fucking nuts. I don't know if it's. Well, actually, I do know what it is. I think I popped that stab out a little bit. So let me see if I. Yeah, it's not seated. My bad. That's what that is. Yeah, because that was terrible sounding. There we go. Seated fully either. Yeah, dude, I'm super impressed by it. I love it. I was not expecting to like the PEI plate, if I'm being honest. I'm not usually the biggest fan of plastic plates, as you guys know. But come on, look at this thing. Come on. Look at this thing. What a beautiful board. Let me see if I can get that detail in the weight. Is it going to autofocus? There we go. Now, it's going to be hard to capture on here, but if you look, there's these like tiny machine marks in the metal. There you go. You can kind of see in there. Look at that. And there's dimensions to the weight. If you look over on the left side there, you can kind of see that seam. It's freaking beautiful. So much attention to detail on this board. Absolutely beautiful looking. I couldn't be happier with this, honestly. If it sounds this good with PEI, I can only imagine. What it's going to sound like with aluminum. It would have been nicer if they didn't write Odyssey on the front. You know, I don't know what the hate is for top engravings. Me personally, I like them. I personally like them, but it seems like they're pretty divisive. Like a lot of people don't want anything up here. But then to me, I'm like, how the fuck do you even know what the board is? You know, like 9 times out of 10, they all look the same at the top. There's like no difference. So for me, I'm like, especially when they're on display, if I don't know what the keycaps are, I'm running the same set. Yeah. No, a nice engraving is fine. But write Odyssey twice. Yeah. Maybe they should have did like Newone or something. I don't know. Their logo's kind of cool too. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, but that spacebar's nutty. Yeah, I really hope this brand pops off, man. They've got a few boards out. I think this is their third. You got a 75. They have another TKL. Everything I've seen of theirs and heard of theirs has been really good. So yeah, man, excited for the Kraken to show up, so I can do a solder build. Probably pick up another Galatea PCB to play with some different builds. And then, you know, I'll throw my Nixies in here, see how it sounds. Put a symbol or something there. Yeah, for real. Something else. Just anything else would have been cool to see. I'm not mad at it, though. I actually do like the logo. Even though it's like the cursive. At least it's a unique looking cursive. I send the logo off my Holo so I can tell people it's a Kohaku. This fool. This fool. Yeah, man, juiced. Very, very happy with the build. I was worried. I mean, obviously, I did some research, but there's not a lot out there. This is probably the first actual like stream of a build. So, hoping there's more content coming. Yeah, if you guys can find yourself one, please do, because this thing is sick. On the next stream, I'm gonna do a stream where I got like a bunch of shit I gotta get done. So not like a chore stream, but like I need to solder this origami PCB. I gotta solder the Pangea full-size PCB. So maybe on that one, I'll switch it out to the aluminum plate and you can see how that sounds. Yeah, appreciate you being here. There will be more streams for sure. Please stay tapped in the Discord if not, if you're not hearing from me on here. But yeah, definitely appreciate you being here. This is it for me too. We're going to call it a night here. I'm going to go chill with the wife for a little bit. Maybe watch some Foundation because we just started watching that. Until the next one. GG's, y'all. Until next time, have a good night. Catch y'all later.